Have you ever wondered what happens when an investment banker, lawyer, an accountant, a consultant, a lender all walk into an M&A deal? Well, the short answer is the investment banker picks up the tab. But the real answer is the attorney plays a key role as the quarterback of the transaction. And the reason for that is multiple. And one reason is that, frankly, you can't do an M&A deal without a lawyer, but you can do an M&A deal without one or more of those other professionals. We often see all of them involved in a transaction, but sometimes one or another will not be involved. And the second thing is that the roles associated with each of those different professionals is different, and they come into play at very particular moments in a transaction. So for instance, an investment banker is critically important in helping bring a buyer and seller together in the first place, helping set commercially reasonable deal terms, and helping the parties bridge gaps that they may have in their valuation assessments. But once you get through those parts, there's often not much of a role for an investment banker to play while other aspects of a deal are worked out. An accountant, on the other hand, isn't really involved in many of those issues, but can be very dialed in on the particular economic/financial consequences of different terms in the transaction documents or the structure of the deal. And similarly, a lender will be very focused on either getting paid off at closing if they're a lender to the seller, or making sure that they have the proper security and the valuation is right if they're a lender to the buyer. But they're just focused on their piece of the deal, and the rest of the transaction isn't really in their bailiwick. So when it comes down to it, the lawyer is tasked with sort of keeping all of these professionals handling their key areas of expertise and working together in the same direction as part of a cohesive team to get the deal done.